Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Kailan Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about Gen Alpha, the generation that growing up around ChatGPT, internet, and gadget. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Aimaniti Praja, as your host for today.
My name is Pepe Paranarabadian.
My name is Siti Nurayatu Fatima, and I'm Indafiana Putri.
And then let's get started with. So, the first question. Many people say that Gen Alpha depends too much on the internet, like using ChatGPT for their homework and other stuff. Is that true?
But actually, forget Gen Alpha. Education,
Technology is
technology
already
is
true.
a learning. Uh, is a learning tool they use for education, creativity, and communication.
Yeah, they are not just playing games. They use apps to study, watch video, and stay connected with friends.
How about their attention span? A lot of people really concerned about that.
Then Alpha can focus well, especially when the content is interesting and visual. I think the problem is uh, often outdated teaching methods.
Oh, so the issue is not kids, but how the adults adapt to change.
Basically, school and parents need to adapt to how this generation learns.
Oh, that's exactly a good point. Is there any final thoughts about the Gen Alpha?
They are they are often misunderstood, but they care about learning and their future.
Well said, Sri. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. I hope you guys are having a great time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Indah Kaila.
And my name is Sarah Juliani.
Today we are talking about palm oil, a trending issue in Indonesia and around the world.
Welcome.
Uh, Everyone, say thanks to our host that beautiful and cute.
Thank you.
Thank you for an environmental point of view. Palm oil product often that of depression and habitat loss.
Wow, it's not serious. Adan, how do you respond to this?
Can I take a couple of seconds? I want to think. I think this problem is exist, but the palm oil is also help and support the million of farmers. And this is important for the national economy.
Okay, so Rafka, is palm oil always harmful?
Not always. The is problem Iran irresponsible product, not palm oil itself. I agree with that, but the palm oil just better regulation and sustainable.
Okay, what can customer to do help?
Customer can choose product that use use sustainable palm oil and be more aware of environmental issue.
Okay, so palm oil is not the enemy, but how we manage it matters. Okay, thank you for listening. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Welcome to A Bit Of.
So today we have a Gustar who will share their opinions about this test that's been trending lately.
Yes, yes. At the first, let's introduce the guest star. For you, my name is Salman Olga Ramadhani, and I'm here with.
Muhammad Najwa Adrian.
So I'm sure many of you about her test. So what's your opinions or response to this test?
I think Aurelia and Robbie has is that Robbie didn't like like the main show. Uh, he only talk about his desires in and in the and Aurelie God tried by his action. Okay. And you, Robbie, was interviewed yesterday. What's your opinion about in this case?
So
Robbie speaking.
so respond to this is case uh, is that was is Robbie Solden have speak up but about it.
Calm down, calm down. So,
Aurelia didn't or Aurelia didn't blame or corner anyone in the story.
yes.
But when Robbie speak up and put the
In this case,
the
we don't
blame
know. Yes.
on Aurelia, that's wrong.
So, the point we and we don't know true or false in this case. Let's pray. Let's pray for the best to Robbie and Aurelia. So thank you for the coming and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to the K-pop podcast. Okay, before we start, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Alia Rahmawati.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Nazir. Now we have two guest stars, this is Kyla and Febri.
Hi, okay. I hear your school has implemented restriction on phone use at school. So, what's your opinion of these rules? I think from start, you agree? I agree, but I don't know what Kyla's opinion. From me, I disagree with that rule.
So, Febri, why do you agree with limiting phone use at school?
My opinion, because phones make it easier for students to cheat, lost focus during lessons, interact less with friends, and rely too much on apps. With restriction, learning becomes more effective. Okay, nice opinion, Febri. And I think this relate for the teacher and the student. So, Kayla, why do you disagree from the rules of the rules?
I disagree with that rules because can cause problems. Teachers may struggle when they need technology for lessons, and students might miss important information from school, and then communication between classes becomes harder.
Okay. I think we can the conclusion we have two sides, the positive side and the negative side.
The positive side is student can focus better and socialize more.
And the negative side, I think school information may be delayed because this information truck sent with phone. So thank you Kayla Febri for the coming to the podcast and thank you your opinion. I think it's so good and so relate.
See you later. And thank you for watching.
See you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, we're from Group 6. Today we will perform a short dialogue about discussion schoolism. Happy watching everyone! Hey guys!
Hello.
Do you understand todayism?
Not really. I was having yesterday. Same here, I think the teacher explained about the simple present tense.
Yeah, it's not too hard to use for daily activities.
Oh, like I go to school every day.
Exactly. Mm, and we add he or she and just add s or es.
So she study every night, right?
Yes, that's correct.
I hope there will be no surprise quiz today.
Let's hope so. But just in case, we should study together.
Good ideas. Let's study during break time.
Deal.
Deal.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Hello, everyone.
Today we will solve a conversation about studying abroad a good idea. Before we start, let me introduce ourselves. We are from Group 1. My name is Cynthia Fauzia.
My name is Anisana Fauzia.
My name is Sylvia Putri.
My name is Hasrul Japit. Hello guys,
Hi.
I think studying abroad is a great idea. It help us learn our culture. What do you all think?
For me, it sounds exciting, but also a little scary. I have never traveled far from home before.
I understand that. I believe can help us become more independent. We can learn those problem on our.
True, but I also feel it can be expensive. Not everyone can afford it. Should be more scholarships.
Jed, a good point. Uh, if more student, if more student are scholarship, if I think, I think, I think more. I will want to try it.
Yeah, I agree with support and planning, but and planning. I can be a good I can be a good opportunity many people.
Also, studying can improve our English skill because we use this very day. We can help us of love in the future.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I think living in another country can make us more open-minded. We can understand different ways of thinking. That's enough from the show our group. Thank you so much.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone. We are from Group 5. We will show discussion about media sosial. Happy watching. That's true. Hi guys.
Come here, come here.
Kita.
Hey, I've been reading an article about how social media affects our mental health. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I think it's a waste of time. People just show of their perfect life, and it makes others insecure.
I see your point, but I'm disagreeable about it. Because in my point of view, social media and technology is have a great tool for learning and creativity like that. Yeah, I totally agree with Kamira. It helps us stay connected with friends. However, I also think it can be addictive.
Yeah, I feel the same way. In my opinion, it depends how we use it. If we use it too much, it becomes toxic.
That's true. But does anyone actually use it correctly? I doubt it.
Well, that's up to our self-control, Alif. That's a good point, Tahira. Balance is key. That's it. That's enough from our group. Thank you, everyone.
Halo guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So today we are from group 7. We're gonna show a discussion talks about rainy days. Before we start, let's introduce our name. My name is Najwa.
My name is Rizkia. My name is Azra.
My name is Muhammad Fatar.
And let's start. Happy watching. Guys, what do you think about weather today? It's rain since morning.
In my opinion, in the what, in the
Yes.
in the what, you know, the water, the water
It's cold.
is cold and warm. I don't like it because it makes me feel lazy. I agree with you, Rizkia. Dry and cold weather make me want to stay at home all day.
Well, I have a different opinion. I think this weather is nice. The rain makes the I feel fresh and calm.
That's true, Zikri, but a cold weather makes me a bit uncomfortable because my stomach is hurt.
Yes, especially when we have to go to school, it's hard to have one. But we can wear jacket and drink something warm that helps a lot.
Exactly. It exactly. So even though it's rainy and cold, we can still enjoy the day.
Oh, guys, I think it's time to lunch. Let's go to the canteen, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, we are from group 8 and today we will give you example how to give your opinion. So today we will discuss about Indonesian food and before that we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Sarah.
My name is Asia. My name is Azkia.
Okay, enjoy it guys. Okay guys, before we order the food, I want to know what are you guys favorite Indonesian food? For me, I think rendang is the most delicious and the best Indonesian food in the worldwide because I mean they has the best spice and the richest spices and then the meat is always cooked tender and even if you cook it more time it will be better and it will be more tender.
I don't really agree. But for me, satay is the winner. Satay is my favorite food, and the grill are always amazing, especially with peanut sauce.
You guys are overthinking about it. I'm on team fried rice because it tastes good. You can eat it anymore for your lunch, for your breakfast, or for your supplies. But I choose pempek. The fish test with chuka sauce is so addictive.
But rendang is always been the special food from Indonesia. I mean, it was the most popular Indonesian food on the worldwide.
That's true, but satay is easy to find and loved by many people.
That's why fried rice is great. Every region has its own version according their taste. Same with pempek, it is unique and different from other food.
So at the end, about our favorite food, it always depends on our personal taste, right?
Right. That's not special.
What matters is enjoying it and wanting more after the first bite.
So that's all about how to give opinion about your favorite Indonesian food. Thank you guys for watching it and see you later. Bye bye. Thank you.
I shine so bright, you might go blind, blind.